listening to
Catholic Sprout,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith.
Hey Sprouts, this is Clara from Holy Heroes, and today I'm going to finish telling you the story of Our Lady of Champion, the only approved Marian apparition in the United States. You've heard about how Adele immigrated to the United States, how Our Lady appeared to her and gave her a mission to travel around the woods of Wisconsin, teaching the children their catechism. You've heard about how Adele was joined by other women and started a school for children in the area. And you've heard about the largest wildfire in the United States, which burned over 1 million acres of forest, but preserved the site of Adele's school and chapel. Now, in all of this, I haven't told you how Our Lady of Champion got her name. Originally, after Our Lady's visits to Adele, people started calling her Our Lady of Good Help. But she has a different name today. Near the end of her life, Adele received an interesting message from the local town. A sister arrived and told her that the post office was being moved. Now, when the post office moved, they had to change the name of the town where Adele lived and where her school and chapel were. Because the post office was attached to the name Robinsonville, when they moved the post office, they said the area that used to have the post office needed a new name. Adele thought this was interesting and asked if she could suggest a name. There were really no other plans, so they asked what she thought their town should be renamed. Adele said, "Could I suggest that we name our town Champion?" Everyone was kind of puzzled. Why this name? Adele smiled and said, "Well, this is actually something that's orchestrated by heaven. You see, on the day that I made my first communion back in Belgium, I made a vow to heaven to become a missionary. And originally, I wanted to join a convent of sisters that was located in a nearby village. But God and Our Lady had other plans for me, and I became a missionary here in the United States. However, that convent that was located in a little nearby village, the name of that village was Champion. So if we name this town Champion, I'll still have become a missionary in the same little town that I had envisioned." Because everyone loved Adele and her mission so much, they agreed, and the little town was renamed Champion. People continued calling this Marian apparition Our Lady of Good Help for many years, and even until 2016, when the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops declared Adele's little chapel a national shrine, they still named it the National Shrine of Our Lady of Good Help. But just this year, on April 20th, 2023, the bishop renamed the Marian apparition and the shrine to Our Lady of Champion. They did this because they wanted it to sound like the other Marian apparitions that we know so well: Our Lady of Fatima, Our Lady of Lourdes, Our Lady of Guadalupe. So in the same way, they named this Marian apparition after the location, Our Lady of Champion. This is a really beautiful way that once again we see how when God has a plan for our life, He wants it to play upon our vows and our interests. And just like in Adele's story, even though she thought she was going to be a missionary in a little village named Champion in Belgium, God had other plans, but He still let her become a missionary in a little town called Champion, just in the United States. So today, we refer to this Marian apparition as Our Lady of Champion. You can still go visit the National Shrine of Our Lady of Champion, and you can see the school, the chapel, and the beautiful new shrine that they've built there. And you can even see the fence that surrounded the chapel during the Great Peshtigo Fire. One side of it is burnt, and one side of it is untouched. Our Lady of Champion, pray for us.
That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God created you to be.
Holy Heroes brings the joy of the faith to families through unique games, books, and free online resources. You can learn more about Our Lady of Champion at holyheroes.com/champion. And don't forget to sign up for our free weekly Mass Prep program for weekly videos, printables, quizzes, coloring pages, and so much more. Go to holyheroes.com/massprep to sign up for this free program.
This podcast is part of the Spoke Street Network. For more great podcasts, visit spokestreet.com.